Hey guys, it's Tommy CM. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a ride spotlight. As well as the park spotlights, I do like to take a look at any sort of well-themed and well-designed rides that I find on the workshop. Today's ride spotlight literally is called Ride Spotlight Aquafalls on the workshop. This was uploaded by X2 the Legend 3, I think is how I'm going to pronounce the username. The description for it just says small cascade ride with beautiful theming. So it is a water coaster, and it does look fantastic from the outset here. You could imagine this being like a whole sort of themed area of a sort of larger probably Bavarian park style. That's the sort of building style he's gone for there. But you can imagine this whole section here being, you can sort of imagine it being on the side of a park and just kind of coming into it, looking at it all, appreciating it, going on the ride, and then walking off to another area. So maybe this could one day be part of a full park. But I saw this on the workshop and it really did stand out. So I'm excited to take a look at this. Now, water coasters are notoriously hard to build in terms of they are hard to get the balance right between the track section and the water section. And when I mean balance, I mean you don't want too much or too little of either type of track, basically. So trying to get the balance right of how much of each type you've got is very tricky. So I'm interested to see how this goes. I'm just going to ignore the rest of the park here and just go on this section. So we'll go down the queue line, which goes up here. So I mean, I love this building. This building with the windmill on the side, I think looks fantastic as a station building. I think it's really nicely designed, nice colours, nice blend. As we go in here, I mean, it's a simple enough station. I think maybe a little bit could be done with the rest of this part of the station. Obviously, I'll sound like a broken record now on the videos that I say it on, but obviously just to match the other side, just stick the queue line down just to match that. And then maybe put the hazard strips down, or just tactile flooring, just something there to, just to kind of get rid of this horrible grey yellow colour, because it doesn't work well with many, if any, style of ride. So we'll hop on, we'll take a look. There's the stats for it if you are interested. So there's the rest of the other stats as well. So we will hop in here. And we will see what Aquafalls has to offer. And there we go, back into the station. Very good water coaster. That really like that. What I was on about before in terms of the balance, I think the balance was just right. In terms of you want that exciting speed of the track, and then as soon as you hit the water down here, obviously you get the big splashdown. You go around a little bit on the water, and then you're back on the track, and that's exactly what you want. You don't want to be floating around on the water too long because otherwise you're building a log flume, and you might as well build a log flume if you're going to do that. And then obviously we have the second water section, which is just over here. And again, I thought that was just the right amount really. You could just kind of float around the trees a little bit there, and so I thought in terms of balance that was right. I thought the track layout itself was fun. I enjoyed the sort of time machine element. So obviously when the coaster goes inside the rocks here, there's a time machine that's triggered to kind of goes to night time, so the screen goes darker. And I thought that did quite a bit, to be fair. From the rocks you can see here, this view doesn't look that exciting, but when it flicks to night time, as it goes through there, it makes a massive difference. So I really do agree with putting that in. So massive well done for that. I'd say the only issue I think I could spot was this hill here, where you're kind of going down this this piece of track here, and just as you came up here, it kind of felt this was a little bit too sharp over the top there. I just think that could maybe be kind of spread out a little bit before it goes back down into the splashdown. So I think I don't know whether the splashdown there was kind of built before and he tried to squeeze it in, because in terms of the terrain, it kind of, I mean, it may be that way, it may not. But I thought other than that, I think that was fantastic. The water features here, I think, added to the drop, and I do like the sort of pillars that have gone there as the sort of like head chopper element. I thought that was really nice as well. But yeah, really nicely designed buildings there. Especially when you're coming up this lift hill here. I thought as you're coming up this lift hill, that was a really nice view as you came up there. I thought this is a really nicely themed building, and as I said before, you can imagine this ride just being a whole section in a certain area of the park. I mean, look how good this room as well, and you can see it here in the daytime with the blue lights, the stalagmites or stalagmites. I can never say them. Stalagmites, that's what they are. Hanging about, the mist, etc. Some really nice thought out little sections of the ride there that if you don't take a sort of second look in third person, you sometimes will miss, as it's not something you'll always spot when you're on the ride. But yeah, no, I thought that was a really nice coaster. To be fair, I think, as I say, I think that would certainly fit in really, really well within a bigger section of a park. And the sort of theme that it's gone for in terms of the Bavarian style buildings, I think that kind of, it's not a limited theme, if you got what I mean. So if this was like a Western theme ride, there's only so many areas you can, you've got to build a whole Western area around it. But this theme kind of blends itself to a few ideas. So really impressed with that. And so I will leave the details to it on the workshop. So if you just go in the description below, you'll see all the details there. If you have enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new to see more spotlights and more of my own creations on the channel. And I shall see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.